we are here. My name is Eddie. First of all, I would love to introduce myself. I represent Infinity as a game show host. I've been in this industry for a while now. I got a lot of experience with different providers, and I've gathered a lot of questions, especially what do people like Mr. Alejandro Rivero, CEO, think about game show hosts and game presenters. And I would love to ask him a couple of questions, if you do not mind. So what specific training on skills game presenters should focus on?
For me, first, a dialect training or speech training. Then you have to be very fluent, very clear on your speech. I mean, I've seen all sorts of people. Sometimes when we hire, let's call it an Asian girl, beautiful girl, very soft in her manners, but she doesn't handle the language, the vocabulary very well. It's kind of frustrating, okay? So for me, first, speech, then the way to move. Okay, there are specific ways where you should put your hands, how you should handle yourself, conduct yourself in terms of movement, okay? Some people had a lot of mannerisms or gestures. If you have a tic, and when a girl starts going, for example, with her long hair, and goes like this every 5 seconds, you need to handle that. And you go through a coach that will help her notice their own tics or little quirks, you see? I've had experience with that, actually. I had it in land-based. I've seen it in action, for live casino. So you need to control everything that might bugger the actual customer.
Oh, it really goes down to the details.
Yeah, because if someone is talking to you and going like this all day, what do you think? You start thinking, okay, I don't know, is she nervous? Is it her first time? What is it?
Yeah.
You see? So you need to neutralize as much of the personal quirks, okay?
Yeah.
And then for me, it's also dealing with the frustration of some customers whenever you have an interaction. Where you have an interaction with the customer, you sometimes get offensive language and whatever, and you need to neutralize. Realize it's not about you, it's nothing personal. There is a frustration going on in the game that doesn't have to relate to you, so you don't get emotional or anything about it. I've seen it happen as well. And with a proper training, you can just do your work free of judgment, free of emotional behaviors that would be detrimental to the outcome that we're looking for, which is a good experience for the customer.
Absolutely. So it's self-control physically, emotionally, you could say mentally, and also great vocabulary.
Diction, vocabulary,
Definitely.
clearness in the speech.
Definitely. I gotta say, when it comes to bad messages, live, you get used to it, You get used to it. I would say for ladies it's a bit more, but for a gentleman, you get used to it. And after a while, after the 15th, 50th FU, you just see it, somebody says FU, you're like, oh, sorry, not now, I'm working,
Exactly.
You joke it off, but you keep it professional. So
Exactly.
it's beautiful. All right, a bit of a personal maybe question. So what do you like more, professional or easygoing hosting?
For me, it's definitely easygoing. I like someone who is relaxing, happy with their own skin. When it's too structured, you end up feeling, listen, I might as well be working with a robot. For me, definitely, I would like to feel some of the actual personality of the host.
Yeah.
I don't want a robot. I don't want anything that smells like it's all prepared dialogue. And if you see the actual chance to make a joke, a little joke, scripted or not, I mean, I like it. I like some natural acting within the host. For me, it's charm. It's charming when I get to see that. I mean, it's because it gives me some of the feeling that we get in land-based casinos. let's be truthful. Most of the people, or roughly 40% of customers, are customers that we're actually are trying to relate to their own experiences in a land-based casinos. And in land-based casinos, you get funny things, funny instances, funny little movements or happenings all day long. And then if you're just looking at a screen with a robot or with a virtual host, you don't engage. You like to engage. So that's why I like a more natural acting professional.
All right. We can go off script for a little bit. This is a talk that a lot of game presenters and game show hosts have between themselves, so it's literally straight from the studios to you. Can AI replace game presenters?
Maybe in 10 years' time, when AI is at such a point that it can actually recognize by the speech, or it can adapt in a humoristical way, which is one of the most human fundamentals, right?
Yeah.
Humor, the availability to empathize, to recognize emotion. So far, AI hasn't been able to reply that. So I don't think that for a long time we'll be able to do it, okay? And I really hope it doesn't get there. I really hope it doesn't. We need to remain relations with the customer.
Exactly.
I think that once we go everything to AI, we will become, every single one of us within the industry will become replaceable by AI. From the CEO to everyone. Analysts right now are struggling. Design people, they are struggling. Why? You can go to Canvas and Canvas can create almost anything for you now in terms of design. So I really wish it doesn't. But I think that with the current evolution, with the current pace of AI, it just might. Because people will not be able to recognize human from AI generated. For me, that's one of the biggest issues. And that not only affects our industry, scam artists, we might be facing ourselves in a lot of trouble because who really did say something? Was it AI? Was it some master in AI in order to become prejudicial for someone? But for people like you that have experience, that enjoy their work, they can copy your mimics, they can copy your laughter, even your awkwardness.
Yeah.
They will put the flaw in the action so that it becomes more human.
Yeah, that would be the thing.
And we won't be able to actually recognize it.
But it's gonna take a long time, that's for sure.
I think that we're not there yet.
Yeah.
We're not there yet. And hopefully we will come to terms with AI so that we will keep some things apart. We'll say, okay, no, we need to protect this from AI. Hopefully. I'm not sure it will happen because, the costs and all that, but hopefully we do protect some of the humanity behind the relationship.
Lovely. Did you hear, game presenters and game show hosts? We are safe for a couple more years, definitely.
At least with us.
All right, so as for the final question, let's wrap it up. We started talking about AI, that's the innovation. So how would you innovate the game leading in casino industry?
Creating interaction between two and even more hosts is something that I like. I mean, maybe it's not the most innovative thing, but for me, it's something that we should exploit, that we should have more of. When people see interaction, and they, for example, they can mix into that interaction. Okay, we will now be reading gambler number 4 or player number 4. Okay, what would you like to ask us? And really not interfering with the rhythm of the game, never interfering with the rhythm of the game, but having these two people actually interacting and getting you inside, it actually makes you feel like you're a part of what's going on that side.
Oh, yeah.
There's one. the other one, I think that maybe, well, all the other ones have to do with the ways that we can allow a customer to actually, well, not just interact, but to gamble. Okay, I think that if you can let some players make little changes and even our suggestions within a single game, that would be gold. That would be gold because say, hey, listen, can you turn to the can you face me instead, or can you look at this camera and they can, okay, I will. Where you can actually not command, I won't say command, but actually get some of your input into what's going on.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think for the customer that would be gold. That would be a situation that actually would really make you, because you want to feel as close to the host, the roulette table. You want to feel as close to it as possible.
Yeah.
Let me give you a quick anecdote. I have a lot of experience within the land-based casinos, and we started missing one of our great customers. So our hosts, our high roller hosts, started talking to him and telling him, "Hey, we miss you. You haven't visited us for, I don't know, 2 months. It is very rare of you." He said, "No, I'm having so much fun at home." I tell him, "Yeah, but it's not the same. You know, here we have the hotel, the restaurants, and so on, so on." And he would tell us, "Listen, I have my own setup. I'm doing great in the live casino experience. Yeah, but it's not the same. You really want to see?" He invited me, I was a casino manager at the time, and 2 of our hosts to his place. And he would put the screen right next to a real casino club. He would sometimes turn the wheel himself. He would invite friends while gambling on the live experience. And he created his own little casino just to feel more at home, or more at his own casino with the screen interacting. So we provided, or the live casino experience provided, the croupier, the nice lady, the nice guy for him, and he did all the rest. But you see, so that day it clicked for me. I realized this guy wants the same feeling, but he doesn't want to hustle, take a long ride, I don't know, have to deal with other customers that annoy him. And Casino Live provides that for him. And the host provides that interaction, that sense of, I'm still gambling in my favorite place. So that's a funny story that I always remember.
That's truly genius. Talking about innovation, huh?
Maybe that's where we have to go.
That's the future, you know. He figured it out. He's way ahead of us already.
How can we actually recreate?
Wow. Either way, Alejandro, thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure.
No, all mine.
Winfinity is here interviewing people. Thank you very much, LinkedIn, for tuning in. We're out here in SBC Rio de Janeiro. It's been a wonderful 2 days, and we'll see you some other time. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.